So we tried to put together a video today of a couple different things. Everything got in the way, you know, cows getting out and just one thing after another. Now it's raining. We were going to do maybe a little review or something on the skid steer or on the sawmill, and it's got some issues right now. But we ended up pulling off and working on this. This old trailer that was on the property. When we bought it, the trailer's in really, really bad shape. It's just absolutely disgusting. You can see the floors have fallen in. They've propped them up with 4x4s and put some 2x6s underneath there, jacked it up a little bit through this area here. It's just disgusting, absolutely disgusting. Really bad shape. So we're going to try and pull some of the tin off of it, maybe repurpose it. This is what the inside of it looks like. We did pull the panel box out of it. We're going to take a couple electrical fixtures out that are still halfway decent. This side over here, well, this is Kayla. She's living in here. But you can see, like right here, this door. This is the door frame right here. This is what's, you know, it's just in disrepair. That's absolutely disgusting. We took a gas furnace out of there. There was a gas furnace in there that we took out to repurpose. We'll use it somewhere. So the next step is Amber and I got all the underpinning off of it. We can reuse that somewhere. We got a little section back here left to do on the back side, and then right here in front of these steps, we got to move those steps first. But we got to get these blocks out from underneath here, get it jacked up, start lowering it down, and ease it down each time, a little bit here, a little bit there, type deal, and until we can get it down. We're not going to put any axles under it because we're just going to hook to it over here on the end, and we're going to drag it right over in this area, somewhere over in here along this hillside by that tree over there or something, and then we're going to set it afire. We're going to we'll pick a rainy day like today. We'll call the fire department, tell them what we're doing, and we're going to burn it and get rid of it. We will pull this metal and stuff off of it probably first, and then once we get it, or one of the two, we'll either do that or we'll pull it off with the skid steer and the grapple, and put them, build a fire with all the scrap lumber that comes out from underneath there. And that'll get us, that'll get this area opened up right here. We bought not a new trailer, but we bought a used trailer that's like 16 by 80. This one here is I think it's a 14 by 70. So the next one's going to come on out here, another 10 foot probably. We're going to get it set up here in the next couple weeks, hopefully, to something to get us through the winter with. Sawmill still sitting down there waiting on parts for it. Brand new 2018 Wood Miser LT40. Battery goes dead, or went dead for some mysterious reason. Ignition was turned off. Key was in my pocket, so I know it wasn't left on. Battery goes dead, and you try and start it with a low battery, and it blows the fuse. So I'm not sure why it's doing that. Got Wood Miser troubleshooting that. Kind of disgusting thinking about it, since it's such a new saw to have them kind of problems. We had intentions of getting milled, some lumber milled this weekend, but the parts didn't come in like they promised they would be here Saturday, and here it is Saturday and no parts. So that was a fail for us. Didn't get that done. We've got some poplar and some pine, a couple oaks over there, and I don't know what else is over there, but we got some stacked up over it. We need to get milled up. We didn't have any plans of weathering the winter in those campers. Just wasn't on the agenda. We didn't think we'd be able to do it. We hoped we'd be able to pull this cabin together enough for us to be able to be in it, but that's not going to pan out for us either. Really didn't want to put that money into that cabin right now, with us building the house too. I didn't want to go that route. So we're going to get the trailer in here, and then we're going to sell the campers and and then we're going to work on getting the timber frame started. Just a whole lot to do, little time to get it done. Winter's rolling up on us. You know, we're trying to procure the hay and the things that we need for the cattle for the winter. Trying to get our feed supply up for our winter for the rest of the animals, the chickens and the goats and the rabbits and all that stuff. So we're trying to get a surplus of that and just get things cleaned up a little bit still to go. It's just, like I said, it's just so daggone much to do and just not enough time in a day to get it done. We took possession of the property in May. We weren't able to get a garden in this year, but we did get a tomato plant out, and it's grown well. It's done well. We got our first tomato off of it today, and it was planted back before we moved. This is a tomato that we brought with us. So I don't know if it was shocked sometime in the transport up here. The plant looks good. It's really healthy. Got some deep dark green foliage on it. Fade into the new growth of light green, and you know, nice tomatoes on there. But they're not turning red for us. We just had the first one turn red the other day, and I think Amber picked it today. So we're gonna have us a BLT later. We're also developing our oil well up on the hill. We own our mineral rights here on the property, and just about straight up from where the cows are over here, about 300 foot in elevation change up the hill here, there is we have an oil well, and we're going to try and get that thing back into production and try and get something done with it. Maybe start generating a little revenue, you know, a couple, 3 times, 4 times a year, something of that nature. And we'll pump oil and stockpile it, and then we'll sell when oil gets up to $70, $75 a barrel or something of that nature, $80 a barrel. And then we'll sell it, and we'll have about 4,000 gallons of it up there. So that might generate us a few dollars if we can get that much fuel or that much oil off of it. We're also developing our natural gas that's back on the back of the farm. That's turned out to be really an awesome thing for us, because we've got a really good unlimited supply. I say unlimited, hopefully unlimited supply of natural gas that we're going to have to route down to the new house below ground, and then once we get to where we're going to build the new house, then we're going to take it above ground for a temporary up to the new trailer, so that we can run a natural gas burners in there for our stove and for our heat system and for our hot water. That way we don't have to have any energy consumption on that portion. Save us a few dollars. I projected it'll probably save us about $300, maybe $400 a month in energy cost, and that'll be free for us. So what else? I guess that's about it. Got a lot of trees down back there right now that we've taken down, and we're going to start trying to get them pulled together and get them up here on the mill and start making them into something. But the rain's starting to come down a little heavier, so we're going to check out here, and I guess until next time, we'll catch you then.